Inside the Mind, episode 10, -2. So that's 8, by the way, for anybody wondering. That is Inside the Mind, episode 8. Looks like we got a Jax here. Do I want PTA? The trades are pretty quick. It's kind of hard to do like all-ins with them. I'm going to take PTA here. Yeah, we'll take PTA. I think PTA is fine. Jax is an interesting one. I haven't seen him. Uh-oh. We will be starting at a small disadvantage this game, and that is all right. Corki's pretty broken. We got Corki on our team. The Neela Taric bot lane is always OP. Those two champions together. This guy's got fleet. I was wondering what he was going to run because he doesn't have lethal tempo anymore. So he's got fleet. I feel like you could get away with going grasp as well on Jax and do pretty well. But I actually haven't seen on Jax this split yet. My first one. Take that front-facing triangle trade. Try to get a little bit of HP back for it. So we really want to be tracking the way that he uses his E is very important. The way that he uses his E is extremely important in this matchup just because we want to be looking for some sort of pattern as if, you know, what is he doing with the E? When is he proccing it for the stuns? So on and so forth. So unfortunately we lose the level 1 pretty hard here. Which is kind of the standard unless you don't have to use your Q. The only time that you really win the level 1 is if you don't have to use your Q and he walks into you with his E and then you can trade with Q afterwards. We still should be okay here. So far he's held his E a little bit. He had one where he held it and the other one was pretty early. He did put a ward down. I'm going to go ahead and ping that for my jungler. This lane is an interesting one because it's kind of like first kill typically is the winner. First kill is the winner, so that could mean, you know, solo kill, but it could also mean jungle presence as well if whoever gets help from jungler first. I really want to get that proc if I could. One more. Nice. Okay. We'll trade that back. This guy's pretty low. Even if he is, well, our Rek'Sai doesn't have flash here, which kind of isn't the greatest thing. I do have to be careful. This guy could just look for like a Q and then a E flash. But I do have my jungler here. Just depends if we can get here fast enough. Gonna try to see if we can bait this guy to jump on top of me. There we go, perfect. So that was good from Rek'Sai though. Rek'Sai shows up on the side. Okay, he wants to push this. This is kind of sketchy. But we can. I don't have this though. Yeah, this is very sketchy. Okay, we got it. There we go. We'll take flash for flash. That's pretty good. Big shout out to Rek'Sai there. We got to make it worth his time. Good job. I'm gonna hit him with a good job there. That was a good gank because it kind of set Jax up in a bad position. Either Jax has to look for the all-in on me or try to escape, and he was just in a really weird position. Unfortunately, that wave does not hit, which means that we have to use our teleport. We can't walk the lane. We're gonna have to get back up there and shove this lane. We do have HP advantage. Good job, bot lane. We do have HP advantage, so we can definitely push this wave. So we're okay. I do have to be a little bit careful for Lilia. We'll probably wait a second here. Just try to absorb that XP on that minion and then put a ward down here. And then this wave is starting to push back, so we could be a little patient. It looks like he got an XP lead since I pushed wave with my jungler. We do have refillable here. We're in a pretty good spot. This guy's low mana too, but he might call for... Yep, there it is. That's what I was waiting for. Definitely wanted to put that ward down first. When this guy's this low, enemy jungler has to be aware of that their top laner doesn't have any HP or mana to actually push the wave by themselves. So she does have to show up here. So we get a gank for a gank, but at least we don't die on ours. So that's good. The only issue is I need to try to find a way to shove this wave, and I think that it might be a little bit difficult. I'm going to try to use everything I have in my arsenal to try and push this. But it is a cannon wave, so we'll see. If we want to push this wave as fast as possible, we definitely are going to go ahead and focus the casters first. I'll go ahead and hit that, and then I want to focus on these guys with the low HP bars. And I am going to miss a couple minions here. Most likely miss like 1 or 2, just because I want to push this fast as I can. Okay, and then this wave should hit. I don't think he'll make it back in time. Now, he does have a slight XP lead, but we did get the wave to crash. So he bought a Phage. Okay. We're going to look for the Ravenous Rush. I actually prefer to just fill my inventory with swords. So we're sword maxing. I think that's one of the best things you can do on Fiora. Instead of finishing something like the Warhammer, or the Vamp Spectre, or even the Tiamat, I would much rather just buy a bunch of swords because of how much AD it's giving me, and that's 10 each. Let's watch this fight and enjoy. Neela's got one more dash to use. She's trying to save it. Okay. She have flash? No, she has cleanse. It's a 1-for-1, not bad. So right here we have to sit back because he's level 6. So his passive damage is just going to be a ton from hitting level 6. So we have to let him shove the wave. Because there's no real trading at this point. It's more, we might be able to let him jump and take a trade like that. If he would have walked up a little more, that's okay. Might be able to get a... Yeah, see, that passive damage is so crazy. We have to just relax here. Once we have our Ravenous, it gets a lot easier because we can proc the Vitals through the Counter-Strike. But during this time is a little bit tough. And I can't really... This wave's pretty big. It's going to be hard to shove this. We might try to set up a... Oh, he's staying. Okay. He didn't touch... If I can keep him away... Yep, he doesn't get that. He doesn't get that plate there because he's too far away and he didn't touch the tower. You have to actually touch the tower and then you can walk away to get the tower plate. So that's good. He didn't get that tower plate. I'm about to hit level 7 and I have a pushback here. We might be able to find something. I have a lot of damage, but if I get stunned, it won't matter. So that's the big thing. I've got a lot of swords. We're swords maxing. But if he gets a good stun or a good trade-off, then it won't really matter too much. We got all 3 grubs there. That's good. I don't want to make it too obvious that Rek'Sai was doing the grubs there either. You know, I don't want to like try to move forward or anything. Just sit on that wave and, you know, Rek'Sai just needs to move away. That was very early. Don't know where Lilia is. This is pretty sketchy to try and push this next wave. I'm not going to lie. We want to get a ward down, but even with the ward, I feel like it might be difficult to actually push this wave. I do have flashback up in 15, but I would prefer not to use it. This guy's just stacking passive. He's literally 8 stacks passive, so Jack's passive gives him that crazy move speed, so... we just walk away. We saw Lilia. Lilia might still be here. We're just going to play back a little bit. He has no E. Yeah. I'm with it. Nice play. Good job. We're getting a lot of help from our jungler, thank God. But like I said, this lane really is about those early kills and whoever's getting those first kills, so really good. The only issue is that I'm losing a lot of XP for having him here. But we still should be fine. I also haven't played against Jax this split. So I don't know if he's much stronger or weaker because of the changes. Should be okay to get away here. We're going to walk this down, actually, and then hopefully we can use our teleport to get back to lane. I wonder if I can get him to... 14 seconds. I think he pushes that before 14 seconds, but I think it's okay. We have to recall. We can't stay here. We can't stay here even with teleport coming up. We have to use our teleport to actually save the, to go to the tower because we need to get our HP back and everything. Because he will just end up diving us if we try to stay there. And it's not worth the risk because even if we do get the stun, he's not going to die because he can just Q away. Use a ward or a minion or something and jump out of tower range. So there's all the risk in the world with no reward. So big trade. That was good. But I do want to wait for my ult, though. Make him feel like I'm still a little bit hesitant. I do know that he's got a lot of damage to him, so I still have to be a little bit careful. We're just going to take this nice and slow. Nice and slow here. We've got Ravenous in 40 gold, so that should be up. I wonder if he's recalling it. He went back to his tower. Okay. If we can get a good stun here, we can get the kill. Okay. He might only choose to trade on E cooldown, though. But it looks like he's going Triforce Rush here. And beating him to first item on Ravenous. Looks like we already have beat him. He still needs another, what, 1100, 1000. I'm pretty sure if I crash this, he's still going to be able to push it. But we're going to give it a shot here because the Ravenous power spike is so huge for Fiora that we're going to take the recall anyways. We're going to go for it. Because I would much rather have this item. This item changes everything for me. Now, for our build this game, I think I'm going to be a little cocky with it. I think I got a lot of help from the jungler. Good job. Oh gosh, wow. But can they get this guy? Nice stun. Wow, okay, good job. That was the guy that started off 0-1 too. He's doing pretty well. I think I'm gonna be a little cocky. I got a lot of help from Rek'Sai, so I'm gonna try to excel my lead. We're gonna go for Ravenous, Eclipse, Bloodthirster. Big damage build there, big damage build. It might genuinely be smarter to take... It probably is smarter to take Triforce, I'm not even gonna lie. Yeah, I felt that one. I felt that one. We saw her walk into the jungle, I felt that gank. It might be smarter to take Triforce because it's got more durability. Ooh. I'll take it. I'll use flash for it. It's fine. If I'm going to ult somebody, I am getting that kill. So I want to keep speed running my build here, especially if I'm going to go full AD when it's, you know, I'm going to be real with you guys. Full AD is not the right build, and just going to be completely honest. It's definitely not the right play here because you want to be able to split with Jax. But I think if I can keep snowballing, I think that it's fine because I'll just end up one-shotting him basically. So I think the proper build would be something more like Ravenous, Triforce into... Maybe I would be able to pull off... Maybe I'd be able to pull off Bloodthirster third. What does he have now? He bought a longsword. He got his boots upgraded. He's at Q in a second. Wow. Oof, okay. Sure. All right, all right. I have to take tabbies here. Even though they do have much more AP damage, I kind of have to go tabbies though. We still got first tower, so it's okay. That kind of stinks. That guy does a lot of damage, man. That's why we always have to be careful against Jax. It doesn't matter if you have a lead at all. It really does not. If you make any mistake, he will kill you. But we're going to play that high offense, and we're going to make that high offense be our best defense, right? We're going to chill here. There's no objectives besides the Rift Herald, and I'm on the side of it anyways. I don't really need to, like, hard push this wave or anything like that. I can do it slow and just, you know, focus on last hitting. Try to deny a little bit of CS and gold from him here. Make sure I get all my CS. I also have Rek'Sai hover on the top side here, so just gonna be smart about it. Don't want to mindlessly push this. Okay, now I'm gonna push it because he's on a ward. Enemy knows that he's there. Okay, yeah. Just want to make sure he's all right. We've got Corki here, but ADC and support are bot lane. Maybe if I push this next wave, we could have enough pressure to grab this. So we're going to try to push this next wave here. We just saw Jax. Jax is all the way down here. These guys could rotate up to me, though. I'm going to let those minions take the tower because they'll be able to get it themselves. This guy's walking up. Let's go ahead. This is kind of like a bait. He moves forward. They're not on the Rift Herald, though. We get the tower there. That's great. Okay. We're in a good spot, then. I still want this. Yeah, I was going to say. We got Neela moving up. We got Neela and Taric moving up. They just got the bot lane tower, so they're moving forward too. So now we've got a little bit more pressure. But us pushing that top lane kind of moved Jax up into the top lane to catch that wave. So it relieved a little bit of pressure there. So we're in a good spot. With the Rift Herald, nice. Played that nice and slow, made sure that nothing crazy happened. Jax is bot lane, so I want to respond to that. Or I don't need to. I don't need to. See, okay, look. I don't need to because I have 4 people that are bot side. So he's not really going to get any split push here. I can push this wave here, and hopefully I can attract somebody up here to use their teleport or something like that and burn a summoner spell from the enemy team, or just go ahead and take the tower. I have teleport as well, but this 675, much more worth me going ahead and using the teleport. So there's no telling. There we go. We get him back up here. There's no telling if we're going to be able to win that fight by using my teleport because it was just an awkward situation. I'd rather pull him away from the tower. We lose 2 people. That's okay. But there's no certainty that I'm going to be able to jump into that fight and get a kill because my best teleport was like right on top of them. I'm moving down to this. This guy's got no mana. We have Rek'Sai down here as well. Let's see if we can make a play. This is who we want. Corki with a flank. He doesn't have package though, but we should be able to get these guys. I can use my Q. Oh my, I don't know if we want to do this anymore. But let's do it anyways. Where's our turret? Target's moving down. Corki gets a kill. We want to get this guy. Okay. There we go. Good, good, good. We had to kind of evaluate our targets there for a moment to make sure that we were doing the right thing. I am out of the fight. I'm too low. I'm going to grab this red buff and I'm going to go ahead and recall here and then go set up for top lane push because my fight's over. I did my job. I had my target the whole time and that was to go ahead and try and get the... Ooh, I don't know if that's going to work out. It works out kind of. Got our pickaxe. Now we go catch this top wave. We've got the dragon coming up in 50 seconds. So I might be able to pull pressure. I have teleport advantage here. So I can go ahead and push this top lane, get it up to like here, and then be able to teleport down. So we'll see if somebody responds to me. This is where we're going to throw off the tempo a bit on the enemy Jax. And see what we can do. Oh, he's going to stay down. Okay. I mean, I do have teleport. It kind of depends on how this fight looks. He's kind of late. But this is all the way for soul point. So I think we will. I think we're going to get level 13 here and then look for teleport. We have 16 seconds. Okay, Syndra's here. So this gives us advantage. Perfect. We're going to try to walk if we can. We're going to try to walk if we can. We know that Syndra's up here. Looks like enemy might just be giving it. We had all the waves pushed, so they didn't have anything that they could really do there. Syndra is remaining top lane. This fight's in our favor. I want to see if I can get this guy before he goes invisible. He doesn't make it past. All right. We're good. So instead of using my teleport there, we saw the Syndra. Syndra matched us, and so we can just walk to lane because she has to kill the minions first, which means that we'll beat her on the rotation unless she ends up using her teleport before us. So I've got my 2-item power spike. I'm gonna go grab that. I've got Eclipse, and now we can start working into our third item, which is Bloodthirster. And when it comes down to this build, 3 items is the big power spike. It is just a maximum damage type of build. I should be bot lane right now because I have teleport, but we're gonna let them do their thing. I should be bot lane because I want to be on this tower, but Corki does. Okay. Watch this. Yeah. When we teleport on the grub in that situation, that gives our teammates the availability to go for a big play, like a big tower dive, right? Because it takes the tower aggro away and it gives them a second to actually be able to go in. Because we're holding the tower aggro on the grub and keeping that thing alive. She might die, but I'm going to go down here to catch this. That's all right. This guy's got 2 items. I got 2 items. He's got a little bit more CS than me. I'm surprised he's able to afford that item. All right, that's his ulti. That means pressure's on for him. I didn't use mine. He used his. We're just taking those quick trades. That's what PTA is all about, right? Quick trades, trying to get a little bit of burst damage, get that extra bit of burst damage there. And now we can put the pressure on this bot lane here. Possibly look for a rotation. Oh, this guy's still low. No way he pushes towards me. He's going to go back to his base here. We see 2. Just going to push him away, not give him a safe recall, make him feel a little uncomfortable. And then get back to pushing. And then we could look for a Baron play. I can't actually go for this tower, but I can try to flank a fight here. Yep, okay. He starts the flank, I cut off. I cut this off, so there's no escape. Got the stun there, but I don't think we can do anything about it. That's okay. Now we look for Baron. That was perfect. That was perfect. We just kind of close him in, right? We pinch him down. We're hurting the sheep, essentially, right? We got the wave pushed. They might go for mid tower here, but I think it's a worthy trade. Take that. Nah, this guy can't do anything to us. Lilia's dead, so we're definitely safe here. Nice. All right, while we have this pressure, I am going to move towards top lane and try to get this tower because we just saw Twitch and Syndra. And And we can try to get this tower real quick while Jax is dead. We're just flowing the map there. We're flowing the map. We make that fight happen. And then we go straight to top lane. And we get more. We get more. We take more. Instead of just recalling or trying to chase any type of kills right after we get the Baron. Moving up to the top lane, and we're taking that tower with us as well. Now we're moving into Bloodthirster. We'll take that. We'll take this. Why did I grab another longsword? I may have messed that up a bit. I'm going to use that longsword anyway, so it's okay. I need 300 gold for my Bloodthirster, and that's my big power spike. That's when I'm very strong. Very, very. My vitals are already at 12.2%, which is awesome. 12.2% vitals. Really good. So I really don't want to pop out into any of the lanes at the moment. The less information the enemy has, the better. So I'm kind of just chilling. This guy is splitting, but I do have teleport coming up in 2 seconds to cover that if anything happens. Just kind of chilling. I don't want them to know where I am at the moment. So I do think my team wins 4v4, so I'm going to go catch this. They didn't try to get any pressure of the enemy team. They didn't try to get any positioning, so we're just going to go ahead and go for this. Oh. Oh. Yeah, we're out. We had all the positioning in the world that we needed, so we were okay there. But I don't want to give him any free objective bounties, so I'm going to take that. We know that she's here. I wonder if she recalls? We just want these guys to stay here while they try to end the game. I would assume they ran this way. Yeah. Okay. Hold on, you guys aren't going nowhere. You guys aren't going anywhere. You guys are hanging out with me. All right, and now my team should be able to end the game. Perfect. What a good game that was. GG. I would like the stat page for the video. Taking a while to load here. Well, I guess we'll try to exit the client and see if this works.
A few moments later.
Okay, we had 23 LP. That gave us 26. So guys, for some reason, the client wouldn't let us see the end game stats there, but we can still look at the match history. So we were at 3 LP. We're at 29 now. It was a great game for us. The graph, we did good damage. Good damage. Third most in the game, second best on the team. And we did some good splitting as well. So overall, I mean, that was a great game. Great game. We did our job. We did what we needed to do, and we came out with a victory. So, and that's the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching Inside the Mind, episode 8. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace, love. Bye, guys.